video where I show my brown Midori passport wallet that I'm going to be carrying around, and also my blue Pan Am, which is my personal planner and bullet journal and all of that stuff. But the one that I didn't get time to show is this one. This is my first regular brown Midori notebook, and yesterday's video was pushing 15 minutes, so I didn't want to make it any longer. But let me show you what I have in here. This is the little charm medallion for the 5th anniversary, the one that comes in that beautiful camel color, which actually I can show you what the camel color looks like because I have one of the mug coasters. There, isn't that gorgeous? I so want to get a Midori out of this leather, but sadly they do not make them anymore. So what we have in here, this is kind of like my journal where I'm not very artistic, but I do a few things. Let's see what we have in here. So of course it's a Midori, so I have one of these pockets stuck in, and around everything I have one of these Midori zipper pockets. So you can see like Goulet pens, and I can't remember which store on Etsy I got this little girl with the bow on, but I stuck her on this and I thought it was cute. So what I have in here is basically, I'm more of like a writer type of a journaler. I do stick in a few things and some new washies I got and a few chic sparrows I bought. Mainly writing, some washi tape, some very cool Midori Traveler's Notebook Fairy washi tape. But I've seen a lot of people post photos on how they were doing, you know, some tip-ins, some photos, not photos, videos. Like here's a cute, this came around some Japanese incense I got, and I didn't want to rip it apart, but I didn't know what to do with it, so I had this cute little bag that had a little feather stamp on it, so I put it there. Let's see, this is so cute. I just received it today. It's some Cheburashka washi tape, and you know, for my Russian friends, для мои русские друзья, это мой любимый. My reading, I can write and translate so much better than my spoken because I don't speak Russian that much anymore. Personage, мультфильма Cheburashka. Cheburashka любит апельсины. And then it's лучший друг крокодила Гена Cheburashki. Basically, it's for my Russian friends. This is my favorite cartoon, or my favorite character, Cheburashka. Cheburashka likes apelsini. Those are apelsini, oranges, because he was discovered in a little crate of oranges. And then it says Cheburashka's best friend is Crocodile Gena. His best friend is a crocodile named Gena. Oh, it's so silly. But, so it's just a way for me to practice my Russian since I really don't get a chance to that much anymore. But what I wanted to do is to show this. I had some of those mint M&Ms. They are like crack. They are so good. I don't do much with color, but I've discovered this way, and I don't know how I discovered it, but I've got 2 blank pages here that don't have, actually, that's got tape on it. Let's do 2 blank pages here. And let me just kind of show you quickly, and it's kind of the inspiration for the page that I want to do is these like pink and orange and blues that are on this lovely I Am Malala cover. So what I do is I have these right here. They are just watercolor pencils, and it's nothing very fancy. So there's blue, pink. Let's pull out the orange. Maybe a little bit of yellow. And just a touch of the red. I've used these a lot, so I might have to sharpen them just a little bit, and I should have prepared better. So that's the blues. So I need pencils like this. The yellow is actually pretty good, but just so there's more of a tip. And these are watercolor pencils, so there's multiple ways you can use them. Like, the most typical way that they're meant to be used is you color something and then you use some sort of a water brush to activate it. So what I like to do is, it's not very normal, but let me pull this out of here. I don't like to do... Oh, and then the other thing that's in here is my bullet journal, where I've got a month calendar. This is the DIY fish that I cut out and taped in there, and then just a bunch of grid. And so I've got that for every month. Like, there's November and all of that. So let me take this out, and I might have to splice this in order to make this video, because 15 minutes is as long as you can upload from your phone, and I don't want to bother. Let's see, I don't want to bother with having to import it to the computer, and you know, it's just more hassle than is needed. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the blues first and see if I can get this centered. There we go. And this is just one of those, as you can see, brushes. Let me get this out of the way so it can focus. And all I'm going to do is squeeze a little bit of water to the tip of the pen, and then I'm just going to go take the brush and go over the pen. So I'm going to get a nice bit of this light blue down. Oop. Now, sorry for my reach. And if you wanted to, you could it's hard to do and talk at the same time. I normally don't do that. And stand over a tripod. It's very, very awkward. You can even turn it to get different angles. And this is just a way to get some color on the page. And since there's even, you know, take some of those big blobs and do that to them if you want to. And I've got a cutting board placed down so that way I don't get a lot of ink everywhere. And now let's do some pink. And of course, the closer you hold it to the paper, you know, the different it will look. And I feel like I'm probably screaming into the... I'm just using my iPhone to film this. So there's a little bit of pink. Let's do a... Ooh, the red's pretty. Oh, we do it upside down. Let's see what that does. The red is a nice color. I don't know how I discovered this. I'm gonna pull up a chair. And here's the orange. So I don't kill my back. I thought the orange would be a good color. These colors remind me of a lot of the colors you see in saris and, you know, more traditional Indian and Pakistani clothing. They're just beautiful, bright colors. Put a little orange there. And these are just, you know, here's the yellow once the orange gets itself worked off of the brush. There we go. And these are cheap colored pencils. I think I got these at Hobby Lobby for maybe $6-7, you know, without a coupon. If you got one of their coupons or they're having a sale, like they seem to do, like Michaels does all the time. And then this is just a simple little Pentel water brush. I think I got it from Jet Pens, you know, so it's nothing very fancy. There we go. I want to get a little bit more yellow. Problem is the yellow is the lightest color. So, let's see what happens. There. And so it's kind of like blue corner over there. Let me see, maybe a little pink. There. So there you go. That is all you have to do. And what you can do is you can decide to let it air dry. Sometimes what I've done is I've folded the book and closed it and let it dry and do its own thing. Paper towel. Another thing that you can do is take a paper towel. Here's a paper towel. You can take a paper towel, place it in the middle, close it. Oop. And see, it's watercolor, so it'll dry, but you can wipe it up pretty darn well. Let's see what this looks like. Oop, I just realized I'm totally not in center. Let's see what this looks like now that it's dry, or close to dry. And there you go. So it's just, I guess if you had one of those hair dryers or drying guns, you could do that. So that's really all I have in my journal. You can see how the water's a little bit wet. So it's just a little fun thing that you can do. I see I'm getting close to that 15-minute mark. And so that's really all I have in there is just, you know, my journal. And I wanted to add some color to the page. So if you have any questions, please leave a comment down below. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.